Witajcie, której. Weźmiemy czachę. Ale weźmiemy aspekt będę.
Oh, she's a scary one.
Mówisz? Nic nie nazywa chaos. Chociaż? Nie, chaos.
How goes it with the never-ending torment stuff, now that you got that oat thing over there? Those nocturnal arms of yours, they must be having a great time.
The arms of night. They are reacting to the oath, I think. Growing stronger as the testaments are carried out. Drinking the very nightmares born of mortal's fear of the dark.
Now that is
Show the
what I like to
commander.
hear.
Tylko czacha chyba jest na dole.
With the grace of the moon. It's now or never.
Okej, nie bardzo. Chaos.
That traitorous Titan Prometheus leads the vanguard of our enemy's forces on Olympus. Apparently he didn't learn a thing from when we punished him for his past crimes.
Wyładowanie nie. Szarja. O nie. Ta czacha będzie problematyczna.
Hit me then. You called? Some darkness.
Plazma. Jest. Okej.
The weavings of the fates are said to bind both mortals and immortals alike. The course and outcome of all lives, all preordained. Thus the sense of choice is merely an illusion. Do you believe this, Spawn of Hades? Respond.
I think the fates determine much about our lives. When and where we are born, for instance, and to whom. But I don't think they set every detail. And I know they're not weaving it all right now, because Kronos has them.
I see. For the most part, I concur with your assessment. I am the reason Kronos has them now. He asked me where to find them, and I decided to tell him. To verify such choices could be made without their influence. Now do you understand my quandary? Respond.
Oh no. Almighty Chaos, you were deceived. Kronos wished to find the fates for his own gain. They were one of the only forces in this world powerful enough to stop him.
Yet they are not so powerful as they appeared. Nevertheless, I think you are correct. Kronos indicated his intentions were benign. I am unfamiliar with deceit and was misled. I remain quite displeased about this still. An interesting choice.
Młot, Hefajstro, serca, Selun, Hermes, Apollo. Chaos. Bodajże pamiętam, że miały 4 potencjały. To miało być 3.
Pylon destroyed. Hephaestus.
Alright, that's called Reval, I think. That skull you got. Ain't exactly my mental picture of a weapon. Liable to give me night terrors, in fact, but then I'll be the first to say, whatever works.
Excellent.
Wybuchy tak średnio mają sens przy tej broni.
What?
Muszę takie wrażenie.
One remains.
No to bije całkiem
Something changed about my
mocno.
chaos spoon.
You run into a certain underworld button running about. You tell him I said hey? We've not collaborated much as before, what with everything of late. I miss those times.
Daj mi to.
Done here.
20% rabatu to nie mało. Okej.
No
W
shells.
sumie jak go użyję tak, to może.
Prometheus himself leading the assault against us. One of our sole allies amongst Titan kind to become a bitter foe. All because of how we treated him. All because he knows which side shall be victorious when all is said and done.
Apollo's light.
To jest fajne. Sprint. Też dobra rzecz.
How many of these do they have? Should put a dent into that barrier. Got you.
Na szybkim przeciwniku to będzie problem. Jak mamy troszkę.
Can't do it.
I have returned. You now possess the Argent Skull Revolve, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto whomever meets her gaze. The choice is yours.
Ciemno.
Area clear.
Masz leczenie, biorę leczenie. Zrobię sporo zdrowia. No na pierwszy etap. 270 HP to nie jest mało. Tutaj mamy leczenie. Tu jest zniżka.
Behold your queen.
Hera.
We're not taking any chances, girl. For instance, we are not above having our blessings transported like common parcels, if in so doing we ensure your victory and ours.
Fit for a queen.
Krąg burzowy. Okej.
Hermes wanted me to tell you, hey, my lord. A message he'd surely deliver himself if he could, though he seems well enough. Of course, my lord.
You again? Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyways? He wants to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
It won't be. That town back there, as you call it, would have been bustling with mortals. Now it's a festering necropolis. All thanks to the Titan.
My sheep, they're glad to be alive. No complaints. But individuals like you got too many ideals. Best I eat you and be done. Are you shoveling? No use hiding from me. That move. I'll wake the dead. Shouldn't have done that. Down.
Okej.
Quick nap.
Eat that. A gift.
Cała woda. No, już wiadomo, że go powinien zobaczyć.
Looking forward to this.
Weźmiemy to. Jedno i drugie.
Done. Victory. Hello, Shrimp.
A catch achievable only by gods.
Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus.
When the armies of Kronos marched on Olympus, mighty Poseidon split the very land asunder, and so the gods contend with naval forces now.
Not a mistake, an opportunity. Take me away.
Thought I'd drop in.
Michał. Okej.
You all right? I saw huge plumes of fire shooting from the summit of Olympus recently. Thought the whole mountain was erupting. But on closer inspection, it was you, fighting someone. And then some deranged eagle chased me off.
That was Prometheus the Titan and his pet. He's turned against the gods and is personally leading the siege of Olympus. Claims to know the future and to fight for mortal kind, using the flames he stole from my family.
I didn't realize he'd broken free. What do mortals have to do with this whole feud with Kronos, anyhow? I thought all he wanted was his vengeance. Probably Prometheus as well.
Careful, okay?
To wydaje mi się najlepsze.
The front of the fleet. In the name of Hades. Electric.
212 HP, full healy.
Hey, babe. Wait, so Prometheus is supposed to be in charge where the real action is? Thought he was busy getting pecked to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms. Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
That is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night. Want more? Out ammo. Oh, that's hot! Now watch this! Oh, that's hot! There you are. Now! Here you go! Bombs away! Here it comes! Want some? We're not through! I always get the last laugh, babe.
She never learns. Where does she get all these?
Nie wiem,
Go for
uwierz mi,
it.
Melinoe, nie interesuje mnie to.
See you in the crossroads?
A
Oh!
possible ally.
Jestem ja. Czyli ona działa mi tylko psychę.
Let's go, Freenos.
Okej. Czekaj, jak dokładnie działa mulowaniec? Na dodatkowe zasoby. Okej. To mi nie jest potrzebne już. No daj mi jego, no. Chociaż? Nie idziemy do bossów. Te 15% i Prometeusz zacznie 5% mniej. Bym to wylevelował.
The
Nie, to.
bones.
Siłowny pocałunek Styksu, szanowny panie Hermecze. Dobra, trochę zaczynam się przekonywać tej czaszki medei.
Gold coins.
The very mountain groans and rumbles underneath the feet of the princess. Its stonework shifting, not unlike her father's realm.
Reminds me of home now that you mention it.
Yeah, come everybody, let's have another round. Whoa!
You're a most gracious host.
Yeah!
Jestem zdziwiony, że nie można mu dać tego nektaru. Są satyry.
What mirth remains upon the war-torn mountain of the gods apparently is concentrated here, where Dionysus, god of wine, plays host to his most favored retinue of revelers.
At least those satyrs aren't trying to slaughter me.
Hey, look who decided to reconsider coming to our little gathering. Welcome back, Mel baby. Now go on, you grab yourself a cup and mingle with the crowd.
As tempting as that sounds, Lord Dionysus, unfortunately I don't think I can. There are various perils beyond, and your fellow Olympians can only do so much to hold them off.
And I feel bad for them, really. Almighty gods with limitless power having to fend for themselves. Good thing I can drown my sorrows here, and guess what? So can you.
Co mi dasz? Mech. Poproszę.
I don't wish to be just some ungrateful guest. I know you have your customs here, and I have studied them. So please, for all your cheer and generosity.
Well, this is nectar. It's the real thing. We could use every drop that we can get. Then here is something for my most distinguished guests, of which I have decided you are one.
I'm most grateful.
Listek figowy.
And wish I could stay for the festivities.
You're pretty cool.
Instrumencie z tego.
But going so soon?
Ale też już wcale nie potrzebuję. O, wykończcie się nawzajem. Zdecydowanie lepsza tam byłaby przy jakiejś broni, w której używam więcej ataków. A niestety na aspekcie o, siema.
Special to it, Melinoe.
What a bargain.
Mogłem wziąć do ognia! Zjebałem!
Even if you're thwarted by the Titan Prometheus, it is a benefit to our war effort. For if he's having to confront you, then he is unable to cause his mayhem elsewhere.
Dzięki za wiarę.
That is of little consolation to me, Lady Athena. This is not his first crime against Olympus and our family. Thus his punishment is to be even more severe.
Do not concern yourself with that. His prior punishment inspired this still greater transgression, rather than remorse for his past deeds. For the moment, our strategy merely requires that he not stand in our way.
That was my boon.
Now I must go.
Spoko, chodź, kuzynko.
You gods coerced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus, if you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Aitos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Aitos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall. Fly, Aitos. We play to win. Very well.
Better.
You'll suffer. Return to hell.
Waves of flame.
You'll burn. We're not finished. Legions, form up. Incinerate.
Dobra, to jest strata widzenia.
Just as you did yours, for this was bound to happen as it did. I did what needed to be done.
Enough of his foresight. Eagle's feather.
Uderzenia. Błyskotliwe uderzenia. To jest to. Daj mi to. A tu... Jezu, co tam. To mi został.
At first, the storm which now engulfs the summit of Olympus may appear to have been wrought by gods in their defense, but its monstrosity belies a far more sinister nature.
Let's locate the source. Something's out there.
Ale co?
The fortress of the gods. Come, you monsters. All right. Hold still. Next floor.
Mam nadzieję, że to nie będzie to, co mnie poprzednio
You've
pokonało.
got your father's looks.
Wężowe łuski są stąd. Okej. Czyli to będzie jakiś tytan. Najprawdopodobniej tylko jaki tytan wygląda jak smok? Czy tajfun? Strasznie to wytrzymało. Co by to nie było?
How about this?
Co to jest? Kosztowało mnie odrzucenie śmierci i wszystkie możliwe chwile.
All these monstrosities. Oh no. In the name of Hades. Higher up.
Special delivery.
Special delivery.
Greetings, honored cousin. I'm here now with none other than the bringer of thunder and lightning, magnanimous king of Olympus, your great lord uncle and my illustrious father, Zeus.
Oh, my niece and I are well past such a level of formality, my son. Though while we have the pleasure of her company, what say we show her how we put the light into lightning?
Do it. Okej, poproszę.
A fang.
Co jest bossem tego poziomu? To będzie jakiś tytan, ale... Który? No matko, już chyba tu jest.
Something's here. That's a tail.
Co chyba? Ja bardzo chcę wiedzieć, co to jest. Bo całkowicie szczerze, nie kojarzę z mitologii greckiej smoczego tytana. Z drugiej strony, no to, że jakoś bardzo grecznie się Tiamat by pasowała, ale Tiamat nie jest z Grecji. Najgorsze jest to, że to coś, to ja w sumie muszę mieć cały czas na ekranie.
That monster, that was Typhon.
Faktycznie Typhon.
Olympus, I accept this message. Here, fishy. No escape. Looks like a lamprey. Closer to the top.
Hey, hey!
Hermes, you're here.
Poproszę to.
You made it all the way up here. That's great. Except what isn't great is Typhon. You've run into him already, probably. A mountain-sized monstrosity and all his brood?
This storm, this infestation. All of this is Typhon's doing then. How did he get here? How do we stop him?
No easy answers for you, except Gramps brought this on us, all part of his plan. The others can hold fast a while in Pop's palace, but they need your help. I better report to Heck. Be safe.
You too. This is it.
Czyli faktycznie Typhon. Pierwszy strzał montażysty był poprawny. Pokaż się. A jesteś bliski.
The father of all monsters.
Dupę mam Zeusa, jest ma klasę HP.
It's his life force at all. Just a foe. It's just another foe. Storm. He's looking worse.
Everyone lend me your strength.
The gods.
Now, young lady, finish this. He's recovered. And fall back to the palace. Fight!
Ja z takim głupim pytaniem, Zeus. Nie ma. Animacja się nie skancelowała.
The gods are not so proud as they once were.
Problem polega na tym, raz, ja nie widzę zdrowia iPhone'a, dwa, odrzucenia śmierci, jedno przynajmniej, zmarnowałem zanim w ogóle do niego dotarłem. Bo ten potwór miał, nie wiem, miał HP, za dużo.
Well, look at you.
No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway.
Wygląda na to, że kolejne podejście, jakie ja będę robił, będzie prawdopodobnie poza odcinkiem, bo będą do podziemia. Bo już widzę, że brakuje, powoli mi brakuje pereł, łez mi w ogóle brakuje. Nie ma hekata. Ale w tym miejscu wam dziękuję za uwagę i widzimy się w kolejnych materiałach. Na razie.